Hi, everyone. This is Movies with My Mother. I am Alexi,
And I am Mom.
and we have a cameo by Mr. Jelly Bean. You
Yeah.
might hear him throughout the episode because he is getting all the lovin's right now.
Yeah. He's a sweetie.
Yeah, and it has been literally 4,000 years since we have gotten together.
Yeah, I think so. We had trouble setting up our equipment. It's been so long that we haven't been doing this.
It's been a long, awful spring into summer.
Yes. Starting with vacation.
Yeah, we
Don't go on
yeah, we
vacation.
just can't have nice things.
No, we cannot. We
No.
cannot.
So we went on vacation. It was wonderful.
Yes.
Um
For 2 days.
then mom got sick.
Yeah.
So we came home early and we decided, "Oh, let's fit a podcast in. That'll be fine."
Yeah.
And mom brought over breakfast from an unnamed restaurant down on the farm
Yeah.
and and we did not make it through the movie
No, you didn't make it through the movie.
until I started vomiting just egregiously.
It was awful.
It
She could not even make it to the toilet, and her toilet is 6 inches from her sink.
Yeah, my bathroom is the size of a shoebox, and yeah, it was
Yeah,
rough.
awful.
It was real
Yeah,
bad for
yeah.
a whole
Well,
36
yeah. I was
hours.
thinking you were sick for about 3 days.
Yeah, it was awful.
Awful.
So we have not sat down to talk about identity. I know that mom barely remembers it.
I enjoyed that movie.
Did you?
Yeah,
I love that movie. We watched that one a lot.
I thought that was chilling,
Yeah,
but not. It was spooky chilling.
right.
I
And
I enjoyed it.
the mild violence, you were just like, ah.
Well,
Well,
I knew it was all coming.
watching mom watch these kind of movies is way more fun than actually watching the movie.
Yes, yes.
But
I do a lot of looking through my fingers. Like that'll save me.
right, exactly. But right now it is the end of June
Yeah.
already. The end of
Gosh.
June.
Yeah.
And June in the US is Pride Month.
Yes.
And so in honor of Pride, we watched Kinky Boots,
Love it.
an English film from 2005.
Yep.
It was rated PG-13. Very little cussing. And the violence was very mild. It was all a pretty mild movie.
Absolutely. The violence was when he got kicked in the face with the boot in her hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. It was an hour and 47 minutes long, and it was directed by Julian Gerald. No idea who that person is. I have no idea what they've done. Other than this, I just know that this movie is very well made.
I I really enjoyed it. It moved the lighting, the camera angles, we've been talking about that before, that
Mm-hmm.
everything. I just really thought it was well put together.
Yeah. And it's a nice movie. It's just a sweet movie. It's got a nice positive message,
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Well, yeah.
but it was not critically acclaimed.
You had told me that. I unfortunately did not do a lot of any research.
Well, and honestly, there wasn't a whole lot of trivia to be found. I could tell you a lot about the man that played Lola, but from there, that's about it.
Oh, wow. Well, surely these aren't first time act because we've
No.
seen all of these people before.
Right. Oh, we didn't talk about the actual critical stuff yet.
Oh, oh yeah,
We're
yeah.
ahead of ourselves. Okay.
We sure are, aren't we?
It's okay.
Good. See, we don't even
We
know
have
how.
no idea.
We don't remember.
58% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Not very good.
No. Mm-mm.
57% on Metacritic.
Mm.
And 7.1 on IMDb.
Well, that's underwhelming.
The IMDb numbers are better than
Yeah.
the critical numbers. I couldn't find budget numbers, so
I didn't see
don't
budget,
know
just box office.
how much this movie made. It made about $9.9 million worldwide gross.
Which really isn't all that much
No.
when we've seen movies that made hundreds of millions.
Yeah. that were much worse.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that John Waters got a star on the
I
Hollywood Walk
did.
of
I saw
Fame?
that on the news the other day.
Yeah, I
That's
read an
cool.
article where Tracy Lords had tweeted it out that she's like, "Oh my God, finally!" Um, this movie is basically it's a chance meeting between a man with a dying family business
Yeah.
and a drag queen, and through this chance meeting, a business opportunity forms that changes both of their lives
Yes.
for the better.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this was kind of a love story.
Yeah,
How you learn to love your job and love yourself.
right. And how you learn to love other people for who they are and not for what
What
they
they
are.
are. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. It's distributed by Buena Vista. Isn't that Disney?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Miramax, but we won't talk about Miramax.
Oh, okay. Why?
That's the Weinstein Company.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
It stars Chiwetel Ejiofor.
What a name.
He is Nigerian. His parents are Nigerian from Nigeria.
And he is fine looking.
Oh, he is a good-looking man. And in every movie I've ever seen him in, he is a good-looking man.
And a good looking woman.
Honestly, yeah.
Wow.
I think his makeup wasn't good though.
No, it was
And you could tell that his face wasn't beat right because you could still see
right. It was really on him. It was really bad.
like razor burn bumps.
Yeah.
And you could still see some 5 o'clock shadow.
And it was the wrong color.
Yeah, and
It was kind of yellowishy.
and he had too much pink above his eyes.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Is that what it was? I was thinking there was something wrong with his forehead.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
it was too pink where it should have been more of a beigey color.
Yeah, I in general, but his lips
Oh,
and
he's
his
beautiful.
lipstick. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't you kill for lipstick like that?
Yes, and his manicure, his fingernails and fingers were beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, but the makeup was not on him. Was not.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
right.
wasn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a amateur makeup artist myself, only because I bought Fancy Lady makeup. Uh,
And today I have no makeup
I have
on.
none. I didn't have time. It was get Starbucks or put a face on,
Yeah.
and I chose Starbucks because
Ah.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, baby. Thank you. And it's delicious.
Other stars of the movie are Joel Edgerton, who I know I've seen in other stuff, but I
Yes.
couldn't tell you.
Because he seems to have a certain acting way.
He's kind of a weenie.
Yeah. So what have we seen him in before?
Probably a movie where he played a weenie.
Okay.
Okay. Nick Frost, who we have
Yes.
seen before in Hot Fuzz. That was
Yes.
not on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, right. Sorry.
It was it was not there. Linda Bassett was the older woman that was yelling at Charlie.
Yeah.
I know I've seen her before.
Yes.
Maybe more on television shows than movies.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And Sarah Jane Potts was Lauren.
Yes. And Jemima Roper was
Nicola, the awful girlfriend.
Yeah. And I've seen her before. I've seen both of those women in other stuff, I'm sure. Maybe TV. You know, I watch a lot of BBC stuff.
There is another actress that I think she could kind of look like Nicola a bit, and her name is Gemma Arterton.
I recognize that name also.
Yeah, but both gorgeous women.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought they looked a little alike.
The beginning girlfriend and the end girlfriend?
Yes.
I didn't when I was looking this up, I didn't recognize, the character names aside from Charlie and Lola.
Yeah.
So I just looking at Sarah Jane Potts' IMDb headshot, I was just like, I don't know who that girl is.
Oh, okay.
But I'll write her down because she's like third billed. And it was Lauren, the little pixie girl, but she looks completely different with long hair. And I would say maybe better.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And this movie is inspired by a true story.
Yes, I had seen that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
It was in the credits.
Yeah, they said a name, but I didn't write that down.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if it's here in the IMD or the Wikipedia thing.
But the shoe company was in Northamptonshire, UK,
Yep.
and it moved from men's footwear to kinky boots for transvestites.
Yes.
This is their words. Now, this is back probably when the word transvestite really kind of was all encompassing.
Yeah. 2005. Yeah.
Well, and even before that, because this was,
Would have been
whatever this was
before
based
that.
on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because a lot of women that we now know as transsexual women had previously would have been called transvestites
Right.
or drag queens.
Drag queens. Yeah.
Because trans wasn't a thing
Correct.
before, like, the last
Right.
30
Maybe.
years. That term and its meanings were not a thing
Right.
until, fairly recently.
Right. I would not think 30, 20-ish, 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the end of the 90s.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't hear stuff like that, so.
No, and it was just you were gay or you weren't, or
Right. And you just, you dressed up.
yeah, or you were a drag queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in that space of time, it was every drag queen you knew was a gay man,
Correct.
except that guy that that snowplow driver guy in Mommy.
Oh, yes. He just dresses.
Yeah,
Uh,
I guess he would technically really just be a true transvestite.
I guess so. Because he was not gay.
No,
Or to my knowledge, he was not gay.
I do not believe he was gay.
I don't think he drove the snowplow. He drove the street sweeper.
One of those.
Maybe he did both. I don't know.
Hell, I don't know.
He was always very nice, and he wasn't a real good-looking man.
No, he looked kind of like Dee Schneider.
Yes, with that
With that
ratty
big hair.
blonde hair.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But from everything I ever heard about him, he was a gorgeous woman.
Yeah, I saw him out at the bars once.
Really?
Yeah, because
I didn't
he
know
was
he came to
real-
town. I thought he went up to Detroit.
No, he was at Caesar's one time when we were there,
Oh.
and the girl I had went with, who also worked with us, she was like, "Oh, hey, there's that guy," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I think what aided to that was that he was just real. He was like a beanpole. He was a
very
giant man,
thin. Very tall,
very thin.
but very thin.
and so I guess like as a woman, he looked lithe.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Okay. Bet so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. This was adapted by Harvey Fierstein for the stage,
Yes.
with music done by Cyndi Lauper.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
I've only seen it on the stage.
And it did very well on stage. It has won 6 Tonys,
Yes.
and one of those Tonys was for Cyndi Lauper's music.
Wow. Yeah, I did. I saw it on stage here in town, and it was fabulous.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And we all know who Harvey Fierstein is. And if
Yeah.
you don't look him up, because he is
Yeah.
a character. I think most mainstream people would remember him from like Mrs. Doubtfire. He was Robin Williams' brother that helped him create the Mrs. Doubtfire character.
Yes.
But he was in Torch Song Trilogy. He was in.
He had that real gravelly, funny voice.
I think he's still alive.
Oh, I could look that up.
He's probably old as hell now. But yeah,
Yeah.
he was in a bunch of stuff. I believe he was. I think he played Edna Turnblad on Broadway
Yes. I believe
in
so.
Hairspray.
Yes.
So he's been around for years and years and years.
Okay.
Is he still alive?
Let's see. Yes. Yes.
How old is he?
70.
Oof.
Born in 1952. He's older than me.
I'm a meme person, and yesterday at work I saw a meme, and it's Skeletor he's running up to you, and he's going to tell you something rude, and then he's going to run away. That's the meme.
Okay.
So when he runs up to you, and he says that in 8 years, the 80s will be 50 years ago.
Oh my God.
And then he's just like, that is all, and then he runs away to do his Skeletor thing.
Oh my goodness.
And I just had to sit there and breathe it out for a minute.
Yeah. Wow.
Because I just turned 40, and that was fine. but I don't. 50 is too much, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just don't even know why you're 40. Golly,
It's crazy, right?
what with me being only 31, I don't understand. I think there's some unreasonable math going on here.
There might be.
So you don't ever have to be 50, baby.
Well, actually, I might as well just say I'm 50 now.
Okay.
That's my whole philosophy, and I know Blythe stole it from me,
Yes.
but my philosophy is to age yourself up so people can tell you you look fabulous for that age,
I agree.
which means you look fabulous for a younger age.
Thank you. I used to be able to pull 31 off, but I don't know. Lately, I can't pull 31 off.
Oof. Lately, I can't pull life off, so
Yeah,
don't feel bad.
well, yeah. Best I can do is show up for work.
I wake up every day.
Yeah,
That's about all I can
yeah,
do.
yeah. I know.
And really the only other trivia I had written down was that when Joel Edgerton appears on the Milan stage in his underpants,
Yes.
that he is on top of wearing the boxers, he's wearing tighty whities underneath of them, and that's really most men you see in movies that are wearing boxer shorts are wearing the tighty whities underneath,
Why?
mostly for support
Oh.
and some coverage because boxer materials are real thin, and with the studio lighting that real thin
Oh.
fabric goes transparent real fast.
I see.
Also, it helps mask any accidental maleness.
Huh?
That's exactly what it said. I wrote it exactly the way it was written down. Accidental maleness.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. Oop, you're showing some accidental maleness there.
Yeah, I thought that was quite silly.
Oh my goodness, I like that. Yeah. Okay.
But really, from there, that was all I had.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
That's slim, but
yeah.
you know what? Either way, this is a movie that you should watch.
It's sweet.
It's a mindless entertainment. You know how I love mindless
Right,
entertainment.
but even though it's like mindless entertainment, like we could just sit down and watch this and just kind of forget about the world
Yep.
for a minute.
Yes.
It is one of those movies that it does have a bit of a talking point.
Yes.
You could tell from like the memories and kind of some of the dialogue that Lola had that there was some maybe identity crisis,
Yes.
some form of self-loathing
Correct.
that was really not addressed.
Yeah. The fact that she never lived up to her father's expectations. She
And
felt that she had disappointed.
and there are some parents that feel like that, and
Yes.
as we move forward as people, as a country, as a world, that is still the case.
Yeah.
And it's very, very sad
Yes, it is.
because
Children should be allowed to be whatever they want to be.
right.
And if you want to wear fancy shoes, wear them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your name is Simon, but you are more comfortable being called Lola, your name is Lola.
Yeah.
But, we are in the minority of
Correct.
people who, are fairly hip to the subject,
I guess.
And it's not even that we're like hip or that we're woke. It's just that we're fucking decent people.
Yeah, it's you know what? I am who I am, who I am. You know what? Isn't that what Popeye said? I am what I am, what I am.
As long as you're not banging kids or animals, I
Yeah.
don't give a shit who you're having sex with.
That's kind of creepy, but okay. You are correct in that.
Who cares? As long as the person that you're having sex with is totally cool with having sex with you,
Yeah.
do it all you want.
Yeah.
I do not care.
Right. It's none of my business.
Because what you do in your bedroom does not affect my daily life.
Correct.
And I don't know why people don't understand that. I don't know why it's such a big deal. I don't know why people feel the need to dictate what other people do in the privacy of their homes.
There's plenty of laws against it.
Yeah. And in the U.S., as of yesterday...
Yep, brings us right to it.
Oh, God. Roe versus Wade was overturned, which means now that states have the right to determine whether or not abortion will be legal a little bit, a lot of bit, not a bit at all,
Yep.
and anything in between.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, it's horrifying as an owner of a uterus.
Yes.
It's a nightmare.
Yes.
Places like, and this is in the South, like Mississippi and Texas, they have laws now that not only can you not have an abortion, but were you to be raped or molested, you can't be given like Plan B
Correct.
because that's an abortion, except
Yes.
it's not.
Correct. And just live with it.
Yeah, and what?
Be happy with it.
What?
Yeah. Hey.
How does this make sense?
I do not understand.
And make no bones about it, their wives, their daughters, their mistresses will all have access to this, to safe abortions.
Yep.
That's just the way it is.
Yep.
So, ladies, please contact your state representatives, your senators.
If you're a voter, check into who you're voting for. Make sure they are pro-choice.
Absolutely. And it's not even, I I have been listening to a podcast called Knowledge Fight, where these two men pick apart Alex Jones's InfoWars tirades. And it's hilarious, and you should check it out. But one of the things that Alex Jones keeps spouting in these early episodes that I'm listening to, because I started from the beginning, they've got like 700 episodes.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, so like 7 years ago when they started this podcast, Alex Jones is ranting about, kids getting raped and, the trans bathroom situation. Oh, they're just going to rape your kids, and it's, what? And then he's talking about post-birth abortions.
Post-birth? I don't get it. How does that work?
There is already a word for that. It's called infanticide.
Yeah.
Or, as it's most commonly known, murder.
Murder. Yeah.
And the so-called heartbeat laws, well, what they're calling a heartbeat really is just like cells forming.
Yes.
It's not even technically a heartbeat.
Right.
So the fact of the matter is that men are now telling women how to use their bodies.
Yep.
And honestly, I have not been made to be a sex cook baby factory.
And there are many women out there that are absolutely like that.
And you know what? If you are a sex cook baby factory, fine.
Have at it.
If you want to do that, like the Duggars, their crazy religion,
have 25 children, proceed.
I don't get it, but sure, go ahead.
Yep.
I do not.
Nope.
I do not want to have kids.
Nope.
I don't.
And you're not alone.
No, and I don't want to be chained to my stove.
Right.
And
ladies, gather your skirts, because right after abortion comes birth control.
Yep.
And then right after birth control, all you gays, let's get these unions wrapped up, because that'll be abolished also.
Yeah.
It's all going to fall. We're not going to be able to have, we're going to have any baby that we conceive. We're not going to be able to have any birth control. And if you want to marry the love of your life, forget it.
Yeah. Let's hope your daddy agrees.
Yeah.
Or your uncle, or your brother.
Yeah, and let's all cover our heads.
Yep. All of these politicians just seem to. And I don't, are we the only people that see that?
We're not. We talked about it at work yesterday, and there's a lot of people out there, but the old white men in Washington and in the Supreme Court, who think that they know everything, and it's not just the white men, it's the black men and the Asian men that are all there in in Washington. They think they know best.
Yeah, and I don't.
And I'm
don't
speaking
understand.
right to you, Thomas.
What the fuck is his problem?
He's got a psycho wife, and he's a psycho.
His wife is a blatant traitor to the country.
Yes.
And nobody's talking about that.
Nope.
Brett Kavanaugh is a rapist.
Yeah, let's talk about
Clarence
him too.
Thomas is a sexual harasser if he's not a rapist.
Yeah.
Which he probably is.
Yep.
I don't know the other people because I don't really care, but Amy Coney Barrett What the fuck?
Yeah, she's wow. And we can thank Donald Trump.
Yeah, thanks for packing the Supreme Court with
Yep.
extreme conservatives who are crazy people.
Well, he's crazy. He might as well bring the rest of his friends in.
Oh my god.
And all of these opinions are our own.
Yes, absolutely. Well, and
if
the people that we care about, all, they
Yep.
all feel the same.
Yep. If you don't agree with us, I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's
But you know
fine.
what?
You don't
Agree-
have to listen to me.
Yeah, and you can have your own opinions.
Absolutely.
We're open to that also.
And it's all right if you think I'm wrong.
That is correct.
Because if you have an opposing opinion, I'm going to think you're wrong.
Yes, but I will listen to you.
Yeah. I might not like it, but
No.
I'm going to listen.
And it'll be okay.
Yeah. And I probably won't have an outburst, but in my head I'll be screaming that I hate you.
Yes.
So just be forewarned that my face will tell you when that's happening.
Yes. Yes, that is correct.
But yeah, now that becoming a woman is slowly becoming outlawed, which I don't understand this. I mean, do they think that just forcing us to just have babies willy-nilly will create more deeply conservative Republicans?
I don't know. Because
Is that what the point is?
right now in Toledo, Ohio, the lady from Children's Services is on the TV begging for people to step forward to take in these children, foster children that are in need of a home. And what's going to happen when 100,000 more children every year are born that are unwanted?
Right, exactly.
That'll be in the system. I don't get it.
I wrote my Congress people and my senators last night, and that's what I said to the Republican representatives. I know that the Republican agenda is to cut down welfare, but what are you going to do now that all of these babies have to be born?
Yes.
What are you going to do for them? The babies and those mothers need mental support. They need financial support, and in some cases they might need even physical support.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do for us?
Right. I hear these people, they're thrilled to death that abortion's abolished because they're killing babies left and right.
They're not killing babies. They're killing cells that eventually become babies. And I just don't understand this. I don't.
Right. And I'm not saying that abortion should be a form of birth control.
Absolutely not. But
I don't think somebody should go and have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 abortions.
But also,
get birth control.
I don't think that people should have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids either. We don't have the resources. We don't have the land. We don't.
Right.
We're running out of clean water. We're running out of clean air. What are these children supposed to do?
Right.
Adapt and become mole people?
Right.
Like, honestly?
Yeah, I just, it's a slippery slope. And like I say, birth control next.
Yes.
Gay marriage right after that.
Ugh, what a nightmare.
But we can gun down a dozen little babies in a schoolroom and nobody even blinks an eye. We don't need gun control. Yes, we do.
Yes. Crazy people are getting guns and shooting. Bed Bath & Beyond was shot up the other day. Did you know
saw that? A whole bunch of places over there. A bar and, what do they do? They're just driving up and shooting up the place.
What?
There's people inside there. There could be injuries. I don't get it.
What did Bed Bath & Beyond ever do to anybody?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Smells good in there.
It always smells good in there.
I don't understand.
I don't know. It's sickening. It's scary.
And I am absolutely not against guns. If you want a gun to go hunting, get a gun to go hunting. You don't need an AK-47 to hunt a deer.
No, also, you don't need an AK-47 to go pick up your Starbucks.
Correct.
You can go pick up your Starbucks. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
Who are you going to hunt
Yeah.
in the concrete jungle?
Exactly. A dozen little children in a schoolroom.
I just.
I
That's what somebody said on Facebook. Oh, just more babies, to, crazy people to go shoot up in classrooms.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, that's dark. But it's true.
It's true.
Oh my God, it's sick. It's sick. It's sick.
Yeah.
Contact your representatives.
Take a stand.
Yes. Because this does not change until we rise up.
Yep. We got to get all the old men out of power.
Yes. We have to get all of the ultra conservatives out of power. There's nothing wrong with being conservative.
No, go ahead, be that.
But the ultra
don't force it on me.
that are super crazy and megalomaniacs, they're fucked up and they need to go.
Yeah, I won't force my opinion on you except for right now, I guess.
Yeah,
but
you're a captive audience.
Exactly. They don't need to force their agenda on me.
No, and I've made it this far in life making mostly my own decisions, and some of them haven't been great.
No, I mean,
and some of them have been pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's my life to live.
Correct.
Who are you?
Exactly.
To tell me how to live my life. You're not my parents.
Right.
I just don't understand where you think, who the fuck you think you are.
Right.
Oh.
Change needs to happen.
And it will not happen until we make it happen.
Yeah.
We have to work together.
Yes.
To live the lives we need to live, and we are not free until we are all free. That is women, that is blacks, that is the LGBTQ plus IA, whatever other alphabets there are.
Yep.
That is
everybody shade
Muslims,
of person.
Chinese, everybody.
All the religions. No religion is worse than any other religion.
No, they're all crap.
Well, I personally don't think so. She does. So we but that's okay. That's her opinion, and it's okay.
Yes.
Everybody's okay. We've got to stop being one or the other.
And we have to stop inserting ourselves into the lives of other people.
Yes.
We can be friends with people. We can be in love with people. But we don't have to assert our dominance or mental superiority over anybody else.
Right.
There's no reason for it. We are civilized people, at last I heard. So, I mean...
Some of us are.
Except for those troglodytes in politics that are telling us what to do.
I heard on the news this morning that there were a few protests to this decision that got a little out of hand.
And I'm
Don't
sure.
do that. Don't do that. That's not going to
I absolutely
advance your point.
Right, and I do not advocate for protesting simply because we have seen through other protests just exactly who shows up and exactly how far they're willing to go to make their point heard in opposition of what you are protesting.
Correct.
So, because I like to be alive.
Yeah.
I like to, unfortunately, I have to work. So, I like to be alive so I can go to work.
Yeah. Make money.
Make money for fancy cat food.
Yeah.
For this little guy.
I do think you need another cat tree. I don't think 5 is enough. Did you get a new cat tree?
No.
You've always had 5 cat trees?
Yes.
Good Lord.
I haven't bought one recently, and one was given to me.
Where the hell have I been? Have I been over lately?
No.
Pardon me.
Everything's been awful, so no.
The allergies are getting me.
Oh my God, the pollen and the temperature change. Ohio, I don't know if you know about the weather in Ohio. That was another reason why I don't advocate for protesting is because you have to be outside.
Outside? What? Ugh. And usually you're standing on a curb and there's cars buzzing by you and diesel fumes and...
Outside.
And you gotta stand close to other people. Ooh.
And on top of being hot outside, closely congregated crowds are very hot. Also, I am very, very, very white. and the sun really, really, really hurts my eyes. It hurts my skin.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
nightmare. So, please look into what you can do. Also, if you are able, please donate to pro-choice foundations, Planned Parenthood
Yes.
in your community. I'm sure your communities also have abortion care groups that work to help people in need. Here locally, that's Agnes Reynolds Jackson Fund, the Aggie
That's
Fund, and
yeah.
they do God's work.
Yeah.
If you cannot afford this, they will help you. I do believe that the agreement is that you are supposed to repay, but I do not believe that they will put you in collections for not.
Right.
So please reach out to them, support them, contact your local representatives, your state representatives.
Yep. And if you're in Toledo, Ohio tonight, which is I don't even know what the date is.
Today is Saturday the 25th, and
Yeah,
this won't go out on time, so
I
I
know.
wouldn't even worry about it.
Don't go down Sylvania Avenue because the abortion people are out tonight.
Oh, the anti-abortion
The
people.
anti-abortion
Oh,
people. The church group is out tonight.
so the clinic will be burned down.
Well, I hope not.
I hope not either, because again, they do God's work.
So,
It's and you know, it's not about killing babies. It's not about saving babies, because if we were really interested in saving babies, there would be gun control.
yes.
There would be safe schools. There
Yes.
would
There'd be
be
plenty of food. There'd be plenty
yes.
of housing.
Yes.
There'd be plenty of medical care.
Yes.
Yeah.
And since we're not interested in
Any of that.
taking care of any of our citizens, why suddenly are babies so important?
Right.
Oh, it's all sickening. It's all
Yes.
sickening. And yeah, next are the gays, next are everybody else.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
sick. It's sick.
IUDs will be the first thing to be outlawed.
Well, I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know. I just anything bad that can happen will happen to me.
Oh.
So that's exactly what I need is like a metal rod,
Yeah.
sticking
Oh,
through
I
an
hadn't have
organ.
thought of that, but IUDs are going to be the first thing to go.
Well,
And then the birth control pill, and
and what sucks about that is I don't really need the birth control for the birth control part of it, because that's pretty much covered. But I use birth control to skip periods. I haven't had a period in like 3 years, thanks to birth control. So,
oh,
so if I have to start having a period again, I literally will go on a rampage.
then you might kill someone.
I literally might.
Oh my God. Thank you for sharing that.
Listen,
I'm sure everyone
a lot of
listening
people
is
do
thrilled to
that.
hear that. Oh, I know they do. I know.
And, sorry you had to hear about my vagina.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying yesterday, I don't have a dog in the race. So, what am I talking about? But I heard on the news last night an 80-year-old woman was talking about it. And I think, yeah, you go, girl. You tell people about it.
What, having a baby?
No, she wasn't having a baby. That she knows, she remembers before there was birth or abortion clinics, before it was legal, and she remembers that now.
Yeah.
And before she had a friend who had to have a backstreet abortion, and it went bad, and she could never have children later. So she remembers that.
Yeah.
And just like me, she didn't have a dog in the race either, but she has memory. And do we have to go back 50, 60 years?
No.
No.
No, because progress is moving forward. Progress is not moving backwards.
Well, for women, it's going backwards.
Well, that's not called progress. That's called regression.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how that is not. I guess politicians don't own thesauruses or dictionaries.
Oh, apparently neither do I. I'm not using my 25-cent words today, am I?
I used troglodyte earlier.
Yeah, I heard that. I like it.
Yeah. But on a lighter note,
yeah, let's get back to the movie because it was a sweet movie.
we had talked about that. It was about figuring out how to love yourself.
Yep, that's why I said it was a love story.
And figuring out how to love those around you who might be different than you are.
Yes.
And I think that especially now in every realm of being is what we really need to be doing and teaching people is to love our differences.
Yes.
I don't look like you don't look like me, you don't do what I do, but I don't hate you because of that.
Right.
And really that's what America was founded on.
Well, kinda.
It's called a melting pot for exactly that reason.
Yeah.
Many cultures mixing together to make one people.
Uh-huh.
It, I don't know. I'm disheartened.
Yes.
I'm so
Yeah,
tired.
I've been working in a store that's not in a not great area, and it's not that it's a not great area. There's a lot of very poor, very uneducated people. And that's a sad statement that we have to think of things like that because we're the richest country in the world. Why are we like this?
Yeah. Adult illiteracy is still very high.
Yes.
Why do our people not know how to read?
Yes. And even people who have gone to high school and college, why can't they read?
Yeah.
They just keep getting pushed through, pushed through, pushed through.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to anyone.
How is just sliding by benefiting them?
Yeah.
Because then they don't know how to take care of themselves. Then they become dependent on the system that nobody wants to acknowledge that we have created that is awful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. Let's go back to the movie. Did I do that? Did I do that?
I don't know. I think we both did. But, loving yourself, loving
Yes.
everybody's differences.
Right. And I really think this was kind of a love story.
Yeah. And learning to love yourself is a really, really, really hard, ever-changing thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think people talk about that enough.
Yeah.
And
But do we even know that we don't know that? That's what I have to think about.
Well, I have a lot of time, on my hands by myself to, just sit and watch mindless TV or play mind-numbing video games or whatever. So I have a little bit of time to self-reflect.
Oh.
And I also have time to stew on those aggravating conversations that are supposed to make me feel bad about myself in in response to me just I'm okay with who I am. I'm not great.
Yeah.
I don't look great.
Yeah.
I don't feel great.
Yeah.
But
I'm me.
I'm okay. I go to work, I do a good job, I make money, I support my family. Well, what more does anybody really want from me?
Yeah, I get it. Me too.
Yeah,
I pay my taxes. I keep my yard mowed for the most part.
we are valuable members of the society.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with the way I look, the size of my clothing,
Right.
The education that I do or do not have,
Right.
the car I drive, the house I live in, any of that.
Right.
And
But that's all value, what's on the outside.
right.
And I don't get that either.
And I have been told a few times, well, I'm just saying this to help motivate you.
What? I don't need motivated.
No, you're saying that because that is how you really feel,
Mhm.
and the motivation part is just the scapegoat, so you don't have to feel bad about making me feel bad.
Right.
If you don't like me, don't look at me.
Right.
If you don't want to hear my voice, don't listen to me.
Right. Yeah.
That's all there is to it. And honestly, if you think you can do better than me,
Do better.
go ahead.
Yep.
I'm still going to be here and I'm still going to be myself.
Yep.
And honestly, I'll feel a little bit better because that's one less asshole I have to deal with.
Yes. Yes.
So,
So when you're out in public, don't be an ass.
don't be a fucking asshole.
Yep.
Oh, you're a fat bitch. No shit.
I knew that. You didn't have to tell me.
Do you think that I woke up this morning and just suddenly ballooned? Do you think that this suddenly happened because I started talking to you?
I think people think that.
Oh my good God. No.
Yeah. That's why every time when somebody at work says, "Well, you're a bitch," I always think to myself, "Yes, Yes, that's true.
I'm not even setting out to be a bitch. It's just that I have to tell you about yourself.
Yes.
And now you're mad because you've got egg on your face.
Yeah. Dumbass.
You know.
Yeah, don't be an ass out in public.
Don't be an ass in public. Listen, I understand everything sucks. I understand everything sucks.
Yep.
Wait times are shitty.
Yep.
Everything is in short
expensive.
supply. Everything is expensive. Do you know how much money I spent today? I went 2 places. Do you know how much money I spent? You don't want to know.
That donut was delicious, so yeah, I know how much you
It was
spent.
absolutely delicious. Absolutely worth every penny, but god damn it.
When did donuts become $2 each?
$2? $2.50?
Wow. I haven't bought donuts recently.
Oh,
But I know what you're saying, you know, and that's part of the stuff that I hear at work. I don't make the prices.
I don't make this up.
You know what? And it's really super hot outside. The electricity is stretched to its limit, and the computers don't work in a whole lot of these stores.
Oh god.
It's not my fault. Call the Edison.
Yeah.
Tell the Edison to get some fans on these things.
And
you know what? I don't make the prices. I don't make the electricity. I don't even make the product.
no, and
So don't blame me.
I looked at a bill at work yesterday. I saw an Edison bill, and I was shocked by it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, all the aggregation stuff changed, and the AEP consumption total was $3,000 more than the actual Edison consumption total.
Wow.
$3,000 more.
Well, we're talking about a large operation, but
this is
wow.
for one building. That bill went from 5,000 to 11,000.
Wow.
Just because of this new aggregation consumption billing.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's why I want to get solar.
Did you look at that thing that I sent you?
I wasn't thrilled with that when I got
Oof.
into it.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that later.
Oof. Not good?
No, I wonder if it's maybe a little shady deal place.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there's probably a little bit more legit ones out there.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah.
But I want solar. I really think that, not that I have a huge electric bill, because I do not. I sit in my house all the time in the dark. My TV is on, and that's it sometimes. That's it.
Well, when I'm home, and, when I'm just doing my Lexi thing, the lights aren't on. The TV is burning. I might be doing something in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's about the only time my light's on, when I'm in the kitchen.
And the bathroom. I always turn on the bathroom.
Oh, no. I don't shut my door. I live alone, Fluff man comes on in whenever he wants anyway, so.
Well, as you saw, Tallulah
Tallulah helped herself in, and that's okay.
Yeah. But
listen to him.
I know. He's so cute. Just getting all the rubs. Yeah, Justin always chides me about, can you turn the light on before you cut your fingers off? And I'm just like, there's sunlight. I see my fingers. If I get to a point where it gets a little hazy, I turn the light on.
Yeah. And we're sitting here with lights on. Why do we have lights on? Because they were on.
I really only have them on because I knew you were coming over.
Oh. Well, you don't have to have them on for me.
Oh, okay.
Like I say, I sit in my house with my lights off. I watch TV with the lights off. If I'm cooking in the kitchen, I have a light on in there. But that's about it. Oh, I do have to have a light on in the laundry room because I can't see to pour my laundry detergent anymore. I can't see the line anymore, so I have to have the light on to do laundry. So,
but Justin needs a TV burning all the time.
Oh,
he needs that white noise.
I have my TV's on all the time.
And, if he's in the kitchen, the light's on.
Oh, he's in the house, all the lights are on.
It's so funny. He'll bitch at me for leaving, a cat show on for the cats while I go grocery shopping. But, I come in sometimes when he has been upstairs all day or sitting out in the garage all day and there's movies running and I'm just like,
what's the difference? Well, I might want to watch that. Okay.
Well, and, I tell him that the cats aren't old enough to watch, RoboCop and stuff like that.
They might be getting guns, too.
And the last thing we need is for these cats to rise up on us.
Oh, my good God,
You saw
because
Tallulah.
you know Tallulah's going to be the head of the gang.
Yes.
And talk about frightening. Wow. Wow.
We didn't have a themed meal, but we
We
just
did
had
not.
breakfast
And
because
it
it's
was
early.
delicious.
It was just a breakfast scramble, but Tallulah came and swiped some potato with egg on it off my plate. She wanted it so bad, she took it onto the floor, she smelled it, and then she tried to bury it.
Yep.
And then she
Right-
came back to
right
try
there on
and
the
swipe
carpet.
my plate again.
To get some more. She might need it later. She might.
I know that she's starving to death.
I
Nobody
know.
ever
Nope.
feeds these people.
No, you can tell that.
They're
They're all
all
emaciated and
yes.
their eyes are saggy and their fur is not shiny.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Little 13-pound jelly bean.
13.
15.
I'll put him closer to 20.
Ooh.
He is a big boy.
But he's got those long legs.
He has always been real long. Jelly
Yeah.
Bean has finally kind of grown into himself.
Yes.
When we first got Jelly Bean weighed probably about 3 pounds, and he was all head and leg.
Yes. We called him giraffe legs.
Yeah, he looked like those podwalkers in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Just that little round body with those long spider legs.
Yeah. He was so cute.
And he had that big head that was real thin.
Yeah.
So it looked like a little alien.
Oh, he was so cute.
He really was. Oh, he's still cute.
Yeah, he still is. He's a beautiful, beautiful kitty.
He is shedding all over me, though.
That's okay.
I will be covered in cat fur.
Ah, well, get in line behind everybody else.
It's fine. He doesn't usually come up like this, and he's been real aggravated lately, so I'm happy to.
He does like
have
to
him
watch the
around.
movie with us.
He does, but he usually doesn't want me to be rubbing him. He's usually not looking me in the eye, telling me to love on him,
Okay.
like he is doing right now.
Aw, sweet baby. Yeah, but Lula's going to be the leader.
Yeah, she is the ringleader.
Yeah.
She is the terrorizer.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Where were we going with this?
Well, no, I have no idea.
Okay.
Now that you've asked, I've got no idea.
Yeah, me either. We've talked about everything today.
I think so.
Oh, we were talking about breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, breakfast scramble. I love it.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I love making stuff like that. Put the salsa all over the top of it. I like that too.
Justin had some pico in the fridge, but I think he must have taken that to work because I couldn't find it. And I was just like, oh, that would have been, Mom might have liked that.
Yeah, probably. Because I like that chunky salsa.
Yeah.
But I like it thick, not watery.
Yeah, that's
That one Mexican, oops, sorry. That one Mexican one you were talking about I think it's just a little thin.
Yeah.
I like it thick.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
It was delicious.
Yeah, had nothing to do with the movie we watched.
Nope.
Mostly because I hadn't seen it in a while, so I didn't remember if they were eating anything. We should have had cups of tea.
Bloody Marys.
Ugh.
She ordered that Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
Yeah, tea. The tea cart went around.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You know, I did bring tea. Could have shared that bottle of iced tea.
I thought Starbucks would be better.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. I'm really savoring mine. This will last me all day.
Oh, okay. And I had put it in the freezer while I had been cooking, so
I like that too. I put mine in the freezer a lot.
It was extra cold.
Mm-hmm. Extra delicious.
Right. Now, since we have been away for what seems to be forever,
yeah,
and I have not done anything with my computer in forever.
Yes.
We have not talked about next episodes, where we're going, what we're doing. I do know that our first podcast was sometime in August of last year.
I can hardly believe that.
If I know where I put my phone, I could tell you. Oh, sorry, Beans. He's just looking at me like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah. I can't believe that we've been doing this for a year.
Yeah. August 14th.
Wow. That's like a month and a bit away.
Yeah, that's a minute away.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've watched some good movies and some not so good movies.
And honestly, in 10 and 3/4 months, we've watched 23 movies.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I don't think that's awful.
Oh. No.
I mean,
That many?
yes,
Wow.
because we have 21 episodes posted. We
Yeah.
have, oh, no, this will be 24.
Wow.
I've got 2 in the can. I've got that special episode that I've never
That we've
really
never
worked
done
on.
anything. Yeah, that's probably about 2 or 3 shows. We talked a long time about
hmm
that.
But,
One day that'll come out.
yeah. So, I mean, 24 movies and
Wow.
uh, a sit down talk about movies we love.
Nice.
I don't, I don't think that's awful.
No. Gosh, I hope the people that have tuned in are enjoying it.
I hope so too, especially since we're so erratic,
Yes.
which is my fault, and I apologize.
No, it's I got that new job. I don't have any regular schedule yet. It's
Everything
awful.
sucks.
Yeah.
My work sucks. The morale in my work is in the toilet. We are
Ugh.
getting a new building. Did I tell you that?
You told me.
So that's kind of fun.
That's to look forward to.
Yeah. It's behind your favorite store, your favorite cat food store.
The Myers.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So,
yeah. No, that's where I'm working right today. Today and tomorrow I'm working over there.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still over there. I'm
Hmm.
king. So that's good.
Oh yeah.
But I'm going to go back to my store and make somebody miserable.
Well, my goal is to just be obnoxious every day
Yeah.
while also kicking complete ass on my work
Oh, yes.
because I'm awesome.
Yeah,
And
and I have plenty of time to get my work done and done well and make somebody miserable.
yeah,
Yeah. Because when I'm doing my work, I'm doing my work. And then that gives me time to
plot
make somebody miserable.
to plot, plot, plot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
I just, there are changes being made that at my work that are really just mind blowing.
Yeah.
And the way that we have been talked to by upper management in recent months has been
Outrageous?
eye opening. I
Oh.
never knew that my experience was nothing compared to having a piece of paper that says that I can sit somewhere and do tasks.
Yeah.
But I have experience in sitting somewhere and doing tasks
Yeah.
that took longer to get than the piece of paper that cost $100,000.
Yeah. And probably not that much because it was one of those online colleges.
So
So it probably didn't cost quite that much.
but still,
Yeah, 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 yeah. But on the other hand, you have become an officiant.
I have. I am a licensed wedding officiant in the state of Ohio.
I think it's pretty darn
It
cool.
is pretty cool. It's through the Universal Life Church, which, is a BS online church.
Do we have to call you Reverend Alexis?
I actually might start making people call me that.
Okay.
And honestly, I at my next review might just take that paperwork with me. This is
Yeah.
this took a minute to get.
Yeah.
Except it really didn't. But
Yeah, really, it only took you a minute to
yeah.
get. Because of autofill, it just, boom, all filled out.
Yeah.
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 Mhm. So, yay, Reverend.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I have never performed a ceremony. I have nothing on the books, even though I did put it out there.
Do you have a spiel, a form, or are you just going to count on people to have their own vows?
Well, no, I don't know. I think it's really just kind of, it has to be organic, and
Oh.
it has to be it has to be customizable.
Yes.
So really, like, just cookie cutter wedding bullshit. Like, I don't want to do that. And
Oh,
and
okay.
in the post I made in the couple groups that I'm in where I announced this, I said I only ask that that the couple getting married are 2 consenting adults. I don't care who's marrying who. I don't care what you're doing.
Yep.
I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you actually are. I don't care where you came from. I just need you to actually want to be getting married to who you're getting married to.
Nice.
So,
I'm going to have to get you an outfit, too.
I have already got my eye. Poshmark, he's going to be the death of me.
Oh, dear.
I have got.
Are
I
you
will
going to
show
need a
you some.
part-time job?
Yes, I absolutely need a part-time job for this because my Poshmark habit is bad.
Oh, dear.
Because I'm finding stuff that's fucking awesome at a
Yeah.
huge discount. And it's not the cost, it's that I'm buying several, so now it's a lot cost instead. But I'm getting several things. That's how I'm justifying it, is I'm getting multiple things.
Yeah.
So,
And you go to work every day. You've been there long enough. It's time to change up.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm helping you with the
Oh, I'm
reasons.
still not gonna, get up and put nylons and makeup on
Oh
every day.
no.
That
Hell
no,
no.
work and kiss my ass. But
Yeah. No.
but as a person with some mental difficulties I am trying to overcome. I'm trying to be more of a human being on the weekends.
Nice.
Today's one of the first days I haven't put makeup on, and honestly, I might put makeup on after you leave,
Okay.
just to do it.
And you're cool.
Mostly because I need the practice.
And
But
you've cooled down.
oh my god, I was on fire earlier.
Because you had the oven on.
Yeah,
It's the summer. Don't make anything in the oven.
I don't care.
I know.
I wanted scramble.
I know. And a biscuit. And it was
Oh my
delicious.
god, it was so good. But yeah, so I'm trying to look better in hopes of feeling better.
Yeah, when you look good, you feel good.
Yeah.
I absolutely. I thought you looked pretty good today, even without makeup.
Well, I'm clean,
I think your hair looks sleek.
Well, that's because I put it up right away. It's still quite damp.
Oh, I think it looks kind of cool that way.
Yeah. I really just didn't want to have to blow dry it to leave my house.
Oh, okay.
That was really my only motivation, was just I need this to do something without me having to.
Well, if you're going to
work
wear
very
your hair
hard.
like that, you'll need a patent leather purse.
I've got one.
Then you should carry a patent leather purse when you have your hair so severe like that, I think.
Do I also need to be wearing a black bodycon dress with bright red lipstick and very dark eyeshadow?
Yes, I was thinking more of a black tailored suit and pumps, maybe some slingbacks.
Oh, I don't have nice heels, so no, a nice pump is good for me.
No slingbacks?
No. And that's another thing. I'm trying to take care of my foot skin. My foot skin's a nightmare.
That's because you don't wear socks in your shoes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really, it is. Because the wetness stays there. It doesn't stop into the sock.
Ooh, also.
I hate to tell you this, but that's the reason.
Oof. I have noticed that the little black shoes, my little fake Rothies, I was walking around at work yesterday like, oh my god, I gotta go take these shoes off. It was pretty rowdy.
Ooh.
I was just like, oh, Christ.
Yeah, it's the socks. Because you don't wear sandals, so they don't get crusty like that.
Right.
But the lack of socks.
Huh.
The lack of absorption.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but,
Again,
whatever.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, whatever.
So, slingbacks maybe in my future, but probably not. But no, I was talking about the Robert Palmer video girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wore those tight dresses.
Oh, I thought they had black suits on.
No, they have black dresses and their high heel shoes, those short dresses.
Probably the Diane Karen,
Donna Karen.
Yeah, Donna Karen wrap dress.
No, those looked like bodycons.
Oh, okay.
Because they had the full chest cover, the sleeves.
Okay. Black pumps.
Red pumps, whatever colored pumps you want.
And bright red lipstick, yeah.
Bright red lipstick. Though, when I put makeup on next, I'm going to try a different foundation. I think I might be allergic to the MAC foundation.
No!
Because look at my neck.
Oh.
This is cleared up. It's on both sides, too.
Oh.
So, I think I might be allergic to the MAC foundation.
No! It looks so good on you.
It does. And honestly, I'm still going to use it because I'm that vain. But
I know. I completely understand.
But I think I might be allergic to it. So I'm going to try and see if it's just maybe
the heat.
Maybe, I don't know, if it's something else in my skincare regimen or what. Yeah.
Oh, no.
But I have bought some Morphe eyeshadow palettes that are to die for.
Oh, yeah.
And if you look around, you can get new ones half price.
Yeah.
From
and they're beautiful.
Wholesale people. I've got like 8 in there, and I've got more coming.
Nice.
Don't tell Justin.
I don't know nothing.
Okay.
Do you want that red toolbox that Justin lifted to put your stuff in?
I'm gonna need it.
He's gonna have to take the shit out of it because I won't be able to lift that either. I got a new gas main in my. They had to take it out of my garage and put it beside my house, and I had to clean off one wall of my garage. So there was the bandsaw and the table saw and the this saw and the that saw, and I got down to the bottom and there was this toolbox that my brother had put together that he had already taken his tools. And I moved it about a foot. I thought, hello, Justin, can you stop over and pick it? He stopped over. Oh, this is heavy. I said, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I got home. I said, oh, get home, my mom. I thank you. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, it's no problem. He's just like, this shit was heavy though.
Yeah, I moved it about a foot, and I thought, that's it.
Yeah.
I have one little step into my house. I thought, I won't be able to make it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, if she was calling you to stop on your way home from work because she knows that you like to just go home and die,
Yes.
it was important and that she couldn't do it by herself. So
Yes.
I figured it was a big deal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a big deal because the next morning they were coming at 8 a.m. to put the gas line up the wall, across the ceiling, and then down the other wall.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of gas line in my
Oh
house.
Lord.
So, well, if they'd moved it just outside the garage, right where it was, they would have had to put one of those steel reinforced don't run into me poles.
Oh yeah.
I didn't really want that beside
do
my
you
house.
need a parking rod in your driveway?
No, and the thing is, it was in my garage right beside my car all these years. Why all of a sudden would I have to have a big old pole? I don't know.
Well, because that tiny digital stuff that they're putting in now is far more expensive
Yeah.
than the 1910 clockwork
Right.
meters
Yeah.
they've been using.
The one they took out of my garage was huge. The one that's beside my house is little.
Yeah, it's just like a
No,
thermostat,
No, it's bigger. It's
a control panel.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not it's probably the size of the PS thing game.
Okay. Oh, that's real big.
Yeah, but the one I had was big.
Yeah, the size of a wall clock.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, thank you, gas company, for accommodating me and doing a good, quick job. Looks great. Got to plant some grass.
When the gas company, well, they should do that for you.
Up by my house? Think they will?
They should.
No.
If they fucked your grass up, they should take care of it.
Well, they dug a hole. Of course they fucked my grass up.
Well, then, yeah. And
Okay.
if they don't, you should call them because that's
Yeah.
part of. When I got that notice about them doing work in my yard, it was grass replacement was an itemized thing that they were going to be doing.
I'm worried about them putting grass in the front, not beside my house.
Yeah.
But yeah, they will.
And they did on my yard. My side yard looks great.
Okay.
My easement, I guess that would be
The easement, yeah.
I hope to God that tree's on the easement.
Probably not.
I hope to God it is.
That's gonna fall and crush your house.
Yes.
I mean that will crush your entire house.
Yes.
Hopefully you won't be sitting here watching the television because
It can crush the kitchen. That's fine.
No, it'll crush this part of the house.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, okay. Then it'll blow backward and crush the kitchen. But it might also crush the TV.
No.
Well, then the insurance company will pay for a bigger one.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I would think that they'd give you money, but I don't know. Where would you put a bigger TV?
I think I'd have to buy a new house
Yeah.
and build it around a big TV,
Ooh.
like a pool
Yeah.
table.
Yeah. Don't sit on the pool table.
Yeah.
Who's sitting on the pool table? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that tree's on your yard.
Now.
Even if it is on the easement, it's your tree.
Damn it.
Yeah. Big old stinking cottonwood.
And it every time it rains, real hard. It
Hunks of it fall off.
Yep.
I was driving out to work and I had to go around the block because they had the end of my block with the gas company. So I went around and I turned onto another street, and it was after that big storm the other day.
Uh-huh.
It was mostly wind. It wasn't. We got a lot of rain, but we had a lot of wind. There was a tree that fell on a house around the corner from me.
Oh my God. like over the winter where they had those trees that just like uprooted.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like a tornado had ripped through that neighborhood.
Yeah. Weird. That was two blocks over.
Yeah.
Wow. My block's the good block, I guess.
Yes, because that lady at work was talking about over in that area, and I'm like, my mom lives in that area. I
She
better call her,
she didn't say anything.
make sure she's not dead. And then I had gone to visit you, and I was driving home, that way, and I was like, oh my God, there's those houses with those trees, and just these massive tree roots just still half buried, but were the size of a grown man.
Yeah.
It was insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But it was weird. The house that it fell on, it went into the house and it like shaved off the awning on the front of the house.
My God.
But I could see that there was a big old hole in the roof.
Oh no.
So it did weird damage.
Weird.
But it also did damage to the second house.
Oh God, and that's the last thing I want to do is have to pay for anybody else's
yeah,
bullshit.
because it was in this person's yard. It fell on that house and the house beside it.
Oh no.
So yeah, it didn't fall on the people's house.
Because I don't want to take money out of rebuilding my life to rebuild your house.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
It was weird.
I did just get a roof redone.
And it's beautiful.
Did you see?
Yes.
Yes.
It looks just so.
It looks perfect. And it did very well in the rain, except, we leave that TV on all night. So I hear things, and I have woken up a couple times like, oh my God, is it raining in the house? Oh my God, is it raining in the house? Like, okay, what is that noise? Is that movie? Is that Justin in the shower?
Is it raining in the house?
Oh my God. Because the last time it did, we were like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's been good. It's been good. We're going to work on something else in the house. And then, like, seriously, there's like a crack in the ceiling that has always been there by a light fixture. And there were at least eight drips.
Oh, no.
And it was a nightmare.
Oh.
Like, it is full on raining in this house, and I literally could just explode it.
Oh. Yeah, but
So,
your roof looks beautiful.
the roof does look very good.
Now you're going to start saving up again for the bathroom?
Yeah, because we need
Nice.
to,
I still think you should take the closet from the little room.
maybe.
I do. Make it a big old walk-in shower for that big old man you have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we already
I do. I think you should take
decided on a walk-in shower.
that extra couple of feet from that closet.
Hmm.
But that's it's a big deal. And
Maybe just for the shower. That would only really be about half of that closet.
okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because, if you take the closet out, it can no longer be called a bedroom.
Right. Well, it was never called a bedroom in the first place.
Oh.
Because this is technically a 3-bedroom house.
Oh. Okay.
I guess that was supposed to be like an ensuite office,
Oh, okay.
which,
Then you can absolutely take that closet
But-
and not hurt the value of your home.
right. But if you're a young couple that is looking to have children, why would you want a
The-
bedroom on the first floor and baby upstairs,
Right.
where the only other bedrooms are?
That could easily be a nursery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Which is why I consider it a bedroom.
Yeah. This would be a perfect starter house for a young couple,
Yeah.
or a finishing house.
Yeah.
It's it's the right size for a downsize.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a nice.
You've got more room than I do, and I downsized. More footage.
Yeah. But not that much more.
Yeah, but I only have 2 bedrooms.
Yeah. And 1 floor.
Yeah, 1 floor.
I have a half a floor.
They
Called
call
half
that a
story.
dormer,
Yeah.
or is it a half a story?
My house is listed as 1.5 stories
Oh, okay.
with dormers,
Okay.
whatever that means.
I think it's the way it's built out.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at Zillow recently, and houses in this neighborhood we cannot afford to buy anymore.
Right.
So,
Right.
and what
Couldn't
Zillow
afford this house, could you?
no, what Zillow says my house is worth now is double and then some what I paid for it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. You looked up my house, and it's gone up about $30,000.
and according to the city, my house is worth $50,000 more than I paid for it.
Yeah.
They're taxing me on how
Right.
how much they think it's worth, and it
Right.
behooves them to inflate that. But
Of course. And you've got all this frontage too.
yeah,
Your whole yard is front,
yeah,
and they tax that
really.
frontage. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's news.
Yeah.
I hate being a homeowner. It sucks. It's the worst.
Yeah. Yeah, but you couldn't afford to go into a rental like this for
No.
what you're paying.
Oh, absolutely not.
Right.
We couldn't rent an apartment.
No, for what you're paying.
We couldn't rent a one-bedroom apartment for what I pay for this house.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's insanity.
Right. I talk to people that are renting $10, $12, $1,400 to rent a place. Are you kidding me?
And that's, this is why millennials don't buy houses, because, the bank says that I can't afford a $900 house payment, but I can afford $1,500 in rent every month. And
Yeah.
it's just like, how does nobody look at this?
I don't know.
Also, somebody I talked to said that they had talked to somebody that didn't know that credit was something that you had to have, you had to get and build up. They
What?
just thought that you started it at excellent and moved down.
What?
Yeah.
Did they just crawl out from under that rock too?
I don't know, man. The stuff that people that I hear at work, like I had a salesman a while ago ask me how the taxes worked on that. And I was just like, what? And he said, well, this other salesman told me that if I make $4,000 this week, I'll get taxed on $4,000. But if I make $2,000 the week after, I'm still going to get taxed at the $4,000 rate. And I'm like, taxes don't work like that.
No.
Like, have you ever looked at your paycheck? I'm like, it does fluctuate. It's based on what you make.
Oh my.
It's not a set amount based on your highest rate of salary.
Ay, 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 ay.
And I was just like, well, who told you this? And he's like, oh, this guy. And I'm like, that's the CFO's son.
Oh dear.
CFO is Chief Financial Officer.
Oh dear. Apparently he did not have an online college degree.
No, he had a real college degree.
But it obviously was not in taxation.
Oh my God. Just all kinds of crazy stuff that I hear at work, and I'm just like, I don't know.
That's I keep saying I'm going to write a book. It's called The Shit I Hear at Work.
Just
not only from the customers, but other workers, And Justin, we hear all kinds of stuff from him.
Yeah, he's got all sorts of horror stories. Good Lord.
Yeah. It's craziness out there.
Yeah, it's all insane. It's all awful. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, we are.
But
hopefully not today.
No. But until then, learn to love yourself.
Learn.
And then love yourself.
Yes.
Because you're worth it.
You are. Love who you are. Love the one you love.
Like the Bible says, love thy neighbor.
Well.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Love thy neighbor. Just be nice to people.
Yeah.
You don't have to like everybody you meet.
No.
But just be nice to them.
That's right. That's right.
And I guess in the meantime, Mom and I will pretend to figure out what we're going to do next.
Yes.
And then we'll pretend to figure out when next.
Okay. But do watch Kinky Boots. It's a wonderful movie.
It's lovely. It's cute. And we did watch this in honor of Pride. It didn't really touch on Pride that much. But
No.
I guess the tenets are still the same. Is you have to love yourself. You have to love who you are. And it's okay to love who you want to love.
Absolutely.
So I guess it all boils down to the same thing.
Yep.
So until we see you again, happy Pride, happy nothing else because everything sucks, and know that we love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you at some point soon.
Alrighty.
Bye, everybody.